My friends, hope all is well in your world. Yesterday was a really hard day, probably the hardest day for me since the challenge. I've had a couple that were pretty brutal, but yesterday I had no energy. My body was sore. I almost didn't walk, and then somehow I motivated myself when we got back to London. I walked to my parents' house. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to walk there. Took about an hour break and then walked back. So I ended up walking somewhere between 45 minutes and 50 minutes. And I was so proud of myself that I actually followed through and got it done. Now, I don't know if you can hear the wind in the background. It has been crazy windy, but really warm today. It's roughly, I would say about 60 degrees today maybe. And I went and I walked 2 different times today for about 20 to 25 minutes. My body's starting to heal again, but I've been on this journey now, I think, for roughly about 23 days. And I've lost 5 to 6 pounds. My pants are literally falling off. I'm feeling healthier and more vibrant than I've probably felt in the last 10 years. And I'm so excited that other people that I know within my inner circle are starting to walk 15, 20 minutes a day. And if you can inspire someone around you to go out and do some kind of fitness each and every day, especially as the weather gets better, there's no more excuses. You know, I know it's hard when it's slippery out, but when it's wonderful weather like this, you can get out, maybe walk with a friend. Start today. You won't regret it. I'll keep you informed what's going on in the next couple of days. Have a great week, and may God always follow you on your journey. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. Hope all is well in your world. It has been a fabulous week of walking. In fact, I may have done it a little too much. I've actually hurt my ankle a little bit. But I'm still walking each day. I'm just taking it easier and not walking like an hour to an hour and a half. March 8th, I walked 6 kilometers. Then I took a break for about an hour, had a coffee and a muffin at McDonald's, and walked back home to the lovely cottage by the water. So I did 12 kilometers. I've not done that. I don't know. I don't even remember doing 12 kilometer walk. So that's a long walk. That took me roughly, I think, about 2 hours of walking. So then the next day, I got a ride to the library, and then I decided I would walk 6 kilometers back home again, and I ended up doing 18 kilometers in less than 24 hours. So by this point, my ankle was starting to feel a little sore, a little raw. And then March 10th, which was Saturday, I ended up walking with some friends, and it was wonderful, but I could only walk for about a half an hour to 40 minutes. And it was a good day. I really was happy to get through it. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to walk. Then the Sunday, I walked around the cottage area, saw some magnificent cottages. They're beautiful, $500,000 to $1 million homes up there. That is not the place I'm staying, trust me. Then Sunday, I walked once again. So it looks like I walked on Sunday twice for an hour, which is fantastic, even though my ankle was tender. Then Monday, I took it easy again and only walked 30 minutes. And yesterday, on Tuesday, I ended up walking once in Windsor for half an hour, and it was beautiful weather. Came back, walked with my family twice for intervals of about 25 minutes each. So I probably walked yesterday about an hour and a half, roughly, give or take 5 minutes. So this challenge is going great. I'm loving being outside. I love the way that even my body's starting to look. And I'm going to soon take some pictures, and we'll, do a before and an after. But just not being able to, walk up a hill before and be winded. And now I can walk up several hills, and I can get through it, and I'm not suffering. So I'm starting to get some of that youthful vitality I had as a teenager or even in my 20s. So I'm really enjoying this exploration. And what's nice is some of the people in my own inner circle now are joining in and going, you know what? If Mike can do it, I can do it. And I felt the same way when I saw people in my area doing these challenges and even on the internet. So thank you to everyone who has been so supportive and kind and leaving lovely messages, because there's days, I'm telling you, I just did not want to go and run or walk or even just sit. And I somehow mustered up the strength to go walk because you inspired me. And I'm now, I believe, about day 30, but I will have it in the description on the video here. I have to actually figure it out. It's been so long since I did a video. I'm down probably about, I'd say 6 pounds, but I've lost all kinds of inches all over my body, which is just fantastic. So leave a comment. I would love to hear about your challenges that you're going through, be it you're trying to quit smoking, you're trying to quit drinking, maybe it's just, living a life that is full of positivity and being an uplifting force for the people in your inner circle, and maybe just being more, alive and grateful for these wonderful gifts that God has given us. Take care. Bye-bye. Here are some of the most amazing people on Twitter today. These are people that I follow each and every day and have followed for years. Can't go wrong with this list. Follow each and every one. And make sure you push that follow button. Do it now. You won't regret it.